Good morning, junk removal warriors. Joseph here, Vets Haul Junk Removal, Stafford, Virginia. Hope wherever you are, you're staying busy and making money in junk removal. Big shout out to Low Country Junk Removal and Hauling. We spent about 30 minutes on the telephone last night. This guy's getting ready to launch in about 3 to 4 weeks, bringing his A game. He didn't have many questions about how to do this whole junk removal thing. He's sharp, guys. If you're in Savannah, Georgia, be on notice. Be ready. This guy is bringing it hard, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in Savannah, Georgia. Good luck, Low Country Junk Removal and Hauling. I know you're going to do well, and you're getting into it at the right time. So I wanted to talk about some of the basic things that I believe you need to have to get started in junk removal. If I miss anything, if you think you could contribute something that maybe I missed, please do so in the comments section of this YouTube video. But these are the basic things that I think you need to have in line to get your junk removal business up and running at the beginning of this season, guys. This season, not next. Don't wait, guys. Get into it immediately. So one of the first things I think you should have is a software to manage your business money, track your expenses, your profit, and so forth. Check out QuickBooks. It's not that difficult to learn, guys, and it's one of the best things that you can do for your business. Start off right, guys. Start off on the right foot. Next thing you're going to need is a license. Here in Stafford, Virginia, you don't need a license unless you make more than a certain amount of money, but check for your particular market. You may need a license. Find out where they offer licenses, business licenses in your city, usually somewhere at the city center. Check it out. Don't be intimidated, guys. My process was about 15 minutes to put my entire application in. I think it costed like $75 or something like that. Really, really simple, but you need a business license to be legit, guys. On top of that, you can also probably get your DBA in order at the city center. DBA is nothing more than doing business as. It allows you to cash checks and deposit checks that are in the company name, so that you can withdraw money or what have you. It basically lets the bank know that when you deposit a check payable to 123 Junk Removal, that you yourself in name are the individual who's authorized to access those funds. You can get, customers to make a check payable to your own personal name, let's say John Smith, but it's not professional, guys. Just get a DBA or doing business as. I think it costed me like $10 or something like that, so it's not anything that most of us can't afford. On top of that, get a limited liability company designation or business structure. If you don't do anything, if you just get in your truck and start offering junk removal services, by default, you are a sole proprietor. But why would you be a sole proprietor when a limited liability company offers you so much protection? If you do the things that you need to do to maintain that protection, don't think that just because you get the 3 little letters LLC behind your name that you're fully protected. There are things you need to do to maintain that protection. I made a video about that. Check it out. On top of that, you need to get a domain name, otherwise known as a URL. You can go on GoDaddy and type in your desired domain name or URL if it's available. You'll get it. Costs about between $9 and let's say $15 per year. You also need to get a website, guys. You could do it yourself with Weebly or Wix, but when you kind of do it yourself, guys, you're saving money, which you might need to. I have nothing negative to say about Weebly or Wix. Those are probably the most common do-it-yourself website builders, but it looks like a do-it-yourself website. If you can at all afford a few extra dollars to get your website built on a WordPress platform, by all means do it. Don't worry about what WordPress means. You really don't need to know. Just if you decide you want to have a website that's a little better than just an average do-it-yourself website, find a website designer, tell them you're interested in getting a basic WordPress website. And prices are going to vary, guys. On top of that, you need to get insurance, guys. Cover yourself. Don't put yourself out there at a liability when business insurance is really inexpensive. A lot of guys in the junk removal industry like to use Next Insurance. $69 per month among some of the most affordable junk removal insurance out there. I've never used them, so I can't attest to whether they're good or not, but a lot of guys in junk removal use them. You search Next Insurance or next.com. On top of that, guys, you're going to need uniforms. Whether you're wearing matching tops, bottoms, and caps or what have you, you should at minimum have company t-shirts. If you have a logo, or even if you don't, you could send your logo to fmexpressions.com. FM Expressions will then cut out a iron-on vinyl logo for you and send it back to you. I purchased 96 small chest logos just like this, and I paid $85. They'll be arriving today. I get an iron, I slap them on my t-shirt, give one to every one of my employees, and I am in business, guys. Don't go to a customer to do a job and show up just wearing your everyday clothes. At a minimum, get t-shirts made. Business cards, vistaprint.com. You can pay $10 and get 250 business cards. That's one of the best ways to give the customer the warm and fuzzies that you are a professional company. On top of that, get magnets. If you cannot afford to have your truck wrapped, which typically costs between $3,500 and $4,500, get yourself some magnets, guys. Slap them on your door. Cost less than $100. It's another way to show the customer that you are a professional junk removal company. You should also have a truck and trailer. If you don't have a truck or if you don't have a trailer, start with what you have. But if you do have a truck and trailer, or maybe you just have a truck, start doing junk removal, start doing small jobs in your truck. And when you're able to afford a trailer, I believe, in my opinion only, you should start off with a 6x12 open utility trailer. It's the cheapest trailer you can get to get into junk removal, to test the waters, guys. Don't throw away your day job, okay? The job that potentially gives you and your family benefits and, you know, everything that you need to do to survive. But stay working your day job and just ease into junk removal. Not all markets are profitable, guys. There's a lot of guys out there who say, I'm making this and I'm making that and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you can too. Quit your day job, buy my course, buy my telephone time, buy this, buy that, guys. Not every market can support another junk removal company, okay? Don't sell yourself out, quit everything, buy all kinds of equipment, and get into junk removal if you haven't yet tested the waters. What I like to tell people to do is keep your day job, do junk removal in the business hours after you get off work on the weekends. And if you find that junk removal is profitable, guys, then, you know, move in that direction. But don't give your day job up quite yet. Some of the tools that you need, some of the hand tools that you need to get started. One of the most invaluable tools that I have found in junk removal is going to be a Sawzall. Don't invest in a top-of-the-line Sawzall if you don't need to, guys. Get the cheapest Sawzall you can find, but invest in really high-quality blades. A Sawzall is going to help you in demoing decks, demoing spas and jacuzzis, sheds and stuff like that. So that's a really, really great tool to have. On top of that, you should have a refrigerator dolly. Those can be kind of expensive. If you can't afford a refrigerator dolly, guys, and just get a regular dolly and use ratchet straps. You can use this type of dolly or this type of setup to remove ranges, appliances, refrigerators, washers, dryers. You're going to need that. You're going to get a lot of these types of calls. A Sledge Hammer. I love my Sledge Hammer so much, I gave it a pet name. I call it my Sledgy. And with the Sledge Hammer, guys, you can take anything apart. It's the hard way to take it apart, but if you don't have any money to afford a Sawzall, let's say taking apart a shed, you can sledge that baby. Trust me, you don't want to demo a shed with a sledgehammer, but it is possible if you're just starting out. You also want to have yourself a Google My Business listing online. You want to have yourself a business Facebook page. You want to have yourself a business Yelp page. Guys, any type of online platform that you can get exposure for your business on, go for it. It's a place where your customers can leave you reviews. Additionally, get familiar with Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. Those will be your best friends to get free marketing and advertising and get some junk removal jobs. But on top of everything else, guys, that I've went over, I really want to give you two pieces of advice. One of them is keep a track of your money. Keep track of your money. There are a lot of guys out there selling junk removal, this and that, courses to teach you junk removal, mentor programs to teach you junk removal. You don't need any of that. Everything you need to learn and start a successful junk removal company can be found for free and can be found online in the form of YouTube videos. Invest a little time in yourself, in watching videos. I believe you can learn 99% of everything you need to learn by watching YouTube videos. On top of that, guys, the other piece of advice that I want to give you is Don't listen to the naysayers. If you have a dream and you have your goal and it's in your heart to start this junk removal business, guys, you must develop the ability to drown out all of the naysayers and all of the static in life. People that are going to say, don't do this, you don't finish anything, don't do this, it's stupid, you know, junk removal is not going to work. Trust me, guys, if you have the will to make it work, if you have the determination and focus to make it work, guys, you will make this thing work come hell or high water. So that being said, guys, these are just some of the things that I wanted to talk about that I truly believe you need to get started in the junk removal industry and build a successful junk removal business. There's all kinds of other things that you could use that you might need later on, guys, but you know, like I said, just dip your foot in the pool right now, see how warm the water, see how cool the waters are, and if you feel that you can make a go at it and junk removal is profitable in your industry, by all means, guys, go for it, but don't quit your day job. If you like the type of things I talk about, would you subscribe to my YouTube channel? I also love to read your comments, so don't forget to leave those. If you're in Northern Virginia and you have stuff that you need removed, jacuzzis, bedroom sets, washers, dryers, what have you, call the Junk Removal Company powered by Veterans and Patriots at 540-657-VETS. You can also find us online at vetshauljunk.com. That's vetshauljunk.com. I'm Joseph, owner of Vets Haul Junk Removal LLC in Stafford, Virginia, and we are on the move, making things happen. Hoo-wah! Talk to you next time, guys. See ya.